Hey, good morning, guys. This is John Phillips. It's 8:54 on Friday. It's Friday! Woohoo! Hopefully, I only have one job to do today, my friends. I'm gonna go do a copper sulfate treatment on a house with old cast iron. Should be a simple thing, an hour maybe. I have to go pick up a 4-inch test ball, and I will say that it'd be nice if the guys, if Charlotte Pipe Company and Fittings, if they would, you know, not make those two-way cleanouts so sharp on the inside so that you fucking ruin a test ball every time you pull it out. They're kind of expensive, you know. I used to burn through them things. I used to buy the ones that go in a test tee. You screw it in, pump it up. But when you use a test ball, you got that head pressure, you know, it's holding back a bunch of water. As soon as you let enough air out, that fucking thing's ripping. It's coming out. It's getting blown through the system. You gotta hang on to that chain. And unfortunately, sometimes the sharp edges inside that clean out will cut the ball, and it's lights out for that fucking thing. But so I'm gonna go pick one up. I'm anxious to see how much they try to charge me for it at my supply house. I can get it from supplyhouse.com for, I don't know, 30 bucks or something, which is a good price, I think. But I'm waiting to see how much they charge me, and I get the convenience part of it, but I don't get gouging. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So we'll see. But that's my plan. I did have a bunch of 3-foot extension air hoses at one point. I can't find them. I don't know where they are. I've got a couple hand pumps that I can use to fill it up. But that's the plan. I'm gonna make a bucket. I gotta drill a hole in one of those 5-gallon bucket seats. Put my little paddle mixer that attaches to a drill. Put some warm water in that bucket. Put the copper sulfate in there. Spin it up. Get it broken down as best I can. And then pour it in, making sure I'm not dumping the crystals down there at this point. I need to, you know, I don't want a big pile of crystals in there. So, and then at the end, I'm going to try to really grind it up so that it's liquid instead of crystals, but that's the plan. I don't want to create a problem by stopping the house up with copper sulfate. But it should, once I pull that plug, it should give it a good gush, depending on how much water has seeped out of the system through the cracks and bad joints and every other thing that could be going on under this slab. It should be interesting. And it's almost 9 o'clock, so let me run into this supply house, get my shit, and get rolling, y'all. Hey, couple things I want to talk about. I've gotten some requests. I'm sorry, guys, that sometimes I don't respond to the older videos. Some people have commented that they'd like some of these crosses that I have. I'd love to give you some. But the easiest way to do that, my friends, is to send me a self-addressed stamped envelope with a little note saying, you know, I need this many crosses, this is what's going on. You know, I'd like to do that for you. I really, you know, faith means a lot to me, contrary to what some people may think because of my verbiage. Another question somebody had was, what kind of costas do I wear? And according to the inside of this thing, it says Jose Costa, Jose. Rosé. Made in Italy. These aren't the same company. You know, these things were bought out. But I bought a pair. Bought a pair of these about 15, 16 years ago, man. They got broken, and I didn't think Costa was gonna replace them because they come with a lifetime warranty. So in the meantime, going back and forth with them, I went and bought a pair. So I have two pairs. I don't really like the other ones. They're kind of thick on the side, you know. I like these. They fit good. They don't really get steamed up when you're hot. And Costa sent me a new pair, and I got a spare in there in my office. So anyways, I'll think of some other fucking sinuses, not sinuses, allergies. Man, tough out here, y'all. All right, guys, so I got my Zern ball. Actually got a good price on it, man. 4-inch. I don't like when you're trying to fill it up and you have to. Jesus, this plastic's tough, man. I'm just getting weak, I guess. But I'm gonna show you something. I just don't like dealing with the hose from a pump down in the hole. You know, when you fill it up and you got your pump down there, and then you got to reach your hand in and flip the lever up and pull it off, and you let half the air out. I don't like that. So I always bought 3-foot hoses. They sell them here at the supply house. I just screw this thing on, stick the ball in. That thing ain't going nowhere. Everything hurts all the time. Anyways, so this is how I do it, man. I just put this hose on here. It's another thing to grab, and don't ever take this off, because this thing will go flying right through a 4-inch pipe under head pressure, especially if you're doing 2-3 story fucking houses. I wouldn't even recommend this one for that. I've got some really nice old style lever. It's a lever handle that you push down and it locks in, man. You can't get that thing out. It doesn't have any air. It's just a manual plug in a test tee. But yeah, it says pump to 30 PSI. PSIG. Anybody know what G stands for? If you can tell me what PSIG and PSIA stands for, I'll see if you're right. There's no gifts, no giveaways today, guys. I don't have anything to give away. But anyways, I'm out. Let me go to Dunkin' Donuts, see what we can get into, y'all. I just remembered I got a fucking water heater in the back of this truck, man. Plan B. All right, guys. 20 to 10. I got 20 minutes to get to this job, but I got my stuff. Got my breakfast. I'm not gonna put you through the horror of watching me eat it. And my Dunkin' Donuts story for today is it's packed, and I think the word's out, because as soon as I walked through the door, this loud, everybody carrying on, I walk in the door, dead silence. You know that feeling like everybody's watching you? So yeah, they know who I am, and they just stop chirping, you know? I got my shit. I will tell you that somebody ordered a coffee and took the fucking wrong one. The one they took had fucking oat milk and some other crazy shit in it. Probably got on the highway and took one sip and was like, what the fuck is this? When it comes to coffee, man, it's serious business, guys. You know, we're sensitive about our coffee, man. I'm gonna see the person. I know they're gonna be coming back with that coffee in their hand, storming, you know? Anyways, that's all I got, guys. Oh, there's a plate from Rhode Island, man. Yeah, man, there's a fucking little roadie person in there. I gotta, maybe I can say hello. Alright, guys, so I'm at this house to start this little copper sulfate injection. And we've got a two-way clean out here. Dug it up the last time I was here. Oh, here it is. This is the stuff we're going to be using. Root control, Zep. I'm going to mix this stuff up in a 5-gallon bucket with a drill and a mixer. Pour it in the toilet on the other end of the house. I'm going to put a balloon plug in here and let it sit. But look at that tree right next to the house, man. Roots are powerful, man. I'm surprised that tree hasn't jacked this side of the house up, to be honest with you. All right, let me get some stuff. All right, guys, so gonna get started on this. Open this clean out. Double check. You don't want to pump this up too much. 30 psi. I've made my connection here. It's tight. I'm going to be able to leave this hose on. I'll just put the cap on, make sure it's not leaking. I'll throw some leak test on this. But you can see in here, I just want to get inside up on the house side of this. There we go. Sorry about this nasty footage, guys, but so you can see the ball right there. I want to be in this two-way clean out because I know there's not going to be a very long piece of pipe going to that cast iron, and I want my ball on the PVC, not the cast iron. So I'm gonna hook this guy up.
Before you start filming, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
My water line to my fridge.
Yeah.
In order to take that fridge out and put a new fridge in,
Yeah.
there's no shut off for that. You just have to turn off the water to the house. Is that correct?
The shut-off's probably you know where the source comes? Where does it come from?
Okay,
Under the sink?
A guy put it in for me, put it through the air conditioning, up through the ceiling, and then I lose track. Do you think it's around and under the sink?
It ties into either the water heater or under the sink. There should be a shut-off valve. All right, so I've got my pump here. We want to get up to 30 pounds. For some reason, this son of a bitch won't pump up, man. I don't know. Always something, guys. Always something. Can't get this fucking thing above 20 pounds. Incredible. Well, 20 is going to have to do it because we don't have any head pressure on this, so it's going to be fine. 20 psi is a lot. It says use 30, but that's because most guys are using these on a lot of head pressure, and we don't have that here. It's going to be no head pressure. So we're gonna mix up some 5-gallon buckets, and actually I've decided to just pump it in through the washing machine valve. Hook up, drain, and we'll be fine. All right guys, so we've got this mix in here, half a bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and run some water in here, fill this bucket up. I've decided to use my water heater pump to pump this stuff in. I'm trying to keep this out in the grass, and there actually is only one bathroom in this house, and it's a tub, so when we see a little bit of blue water come up in that tub, we know we're good. And all right, we can turn that guy on. Alright guys, I got the Milwaukee Whole Hog here with a little mixing attachment. Start out slow. Helps when it's plugged in. Pat, you want to plug that in? Hopefully that cord's working. This copper sulfate is good for toenail funk. It's good.
Not just a plumber, a comedian. 2 for 1.
Oh, Pat, they made me. Okay, so.
You're gonna get this in this little hole, John. Huh? No, I'm just talking to myself. Oh, ice! Oh, ice!
What'd you think I was gonna pour it in this hose?
I had a big, huge, freaking funnel.
All right,
Now watch
guys.
this end.
Yeah, just make sure that hose doesn't pop out.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. Yell if something comes. All right, see there's not much in there, not many crystals left, that's good.
Fantastic.
blustery out here today, Pat.
Yeah, it's supposed to go 35 mile an hour wind.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Nor'easter coming through?
there's a vessel warning. No, shouldn't be boating today. Yeah.
Small craft?
Yeah, small craft warning. Right.
That's the best days to go fishing.
Is that right?
I'm kidding.
Oh. Well, the fish do like moving water.
I've been out there, man, where you go up over a wave and you come down and all you can see is water. Yeah, I turn green on days like that.
2 weeks ago, I went 10 miles out.
Is it? You have a boat?
No, a friend said, hey, I got this boat. Help us out. There's only 3 of us. It's 600 miles.
Oh,
And
nice.
divide it by 4 if you count. So
Yeah. You know the captain of me?
Yeah, I got a great captain. Smart kid. Knew where to go.
Is he out on New Pass?
No, he's at Newport. Gulfport. He drove all the way to here with his boat.
Wow.
What will do for $600?
He was out there saving the bales.
Oh.
I'm kidding. All right, I just need to run over here and look and make sure that balloon plug's holding before we fucking lose all this stuff. They said I don't have the pressure that I want. Yeah, it's holding. See, you can't see any of that water running by there?
No blue, huh?
No blue. That's a good thing, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and use the rest of this shit. You really need to mix it up, otherwise you're gonna end up with just piles of crystals down there. So let me do it again. Let's turn that hose tip on, please. I'm holding this. Australia, the toilets spin backwards. They do.
Is that true? I've heard.
Yeah. It may have been. I'm pretty confident. Yeah. I'm pretty
I thought
gullible.
that was-
I fucking believe in it.
Yeah.
All right. Get some crap in this.
Nothing come out of the tub.
No? That's a good thing.
It's killing all the roots and everything. It's killing all the hair, all the other, anything else that's in there.
No, it doesn't kill it. It doesn't
doesn't
do anything.
disintegrate it?
No, it's not acid.
Oh.
It's just a, you know.
So it's
root-
only going after live.
Correct. I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave you half of this bottle. We're gonna have, this will be 3.5 we use.
Okay.
And then just continue to do this treatment in this house.
In what way?
Once a month, read the directions. I think it's a cat
I can
full.
put it down.
Flush it down the toilet
Oh,
because the issue, when I cleared that stoppage, the issue was between the toilet and that two-way clean out under the house.
Okay, so I'll read.
Yeah, you can
Gotcha.
save that. Okay. Do your job, my friend. This is a much neater way to do this outside. You don't have to really worry. Unfortunately, he can't wait. I got one more bucket to do, and now he's not going to be in the fucking house. Life in the fast lane, boys. Alright, so this is going to be the last bucket, and then I'm going to top the system off through the kitchen sink. That's about midway through the house, because I don't want to lose this concentration here. I'm washing it all out of this high end. Should be close. Guys, so definitely best to have two people. So here's the deal. This root problem is under this floor. It's tile. He can't get new tile to match this shit. The whole house is done in it. This is a viable option for him. And time will tell just how good it works. I'm just gonna run this till I get water in that. That's some Florida plumbing right there, boys. Oh yeah. They made it look good with copper. I didn't even wait for this other shit to show up on the market, the plastic. Nasty. All right, I'll let you know when I'm full.